It is day 10 of our 12 days of Christmas baking edition here on Good Morning Quad Cities. And today I figured that we could do a cheesecake. So we are going to do a black and white cheesecake bar. So let's get a look at the ingredients first. So let's start with, again, thank you, Andrew, for making this QR code. This links you back to all of our recipes. Here's everything you need. So you need semi-sweet chocolate chips, butter, graham cracker crumbs, which I just bought graham crackers and then used a rolling pin to crush them while they were in a plastic bag. Lot cheaper to do it that route. Softened cream cheese, sweetened condensed milk, an egg, and some vanilla. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is you're gonna take your semi-sweet chocolate chips, your 2 cups of that, and you're gonna take your stick of butter, which is a ½ cup. You're gonna put that all in a microwave-safe container, and you're gonna microwave that so it's melted. 30-second increments, stirring between each. Took about 2 minutes for me to do that. Then you take your graham cracker crumbs, which again, like I said, I just used a plastic bag, and I just used a rolling pin, and that just made it a lot easier. So we need 2 cups of that. We'll stir in 1 cup at a time, just so that's well combined. And this is going to be your crust. So you're going to, once you get this all mixed in, you're going to save a 1/4 cup of it because you're gonna put some on the top as well. So let's see here, okay. Mix that all in, it's gonna be wonderful. Okay, so, and I recommend, so you're using a 9x13 pan. I didn't have one here, so I'm just using an 8x8, which is fine. We'll adjust for the purposes of this. The cool thing about recipes that you see on here, you can adapt them to make them fit for what you got. So, okay, so let's go ahead and we'll work on the filling next. So you're gonna take your cream cheese, you're gonna pop that in your mixer, and the first thing you wanna do is just kind of beat that first, just so that it gets kind of whipped up and a little bit of air into it. Then you can take your vanilla, pop that in there. We have 1 egg that we're gonna add to this. Put that in. And then 1 full can of sweetened condensed milk, so about 14 ounces. This is really thick, so I recommend using a spoon to help you get that out. And you just let that mix so that it's all well combined. So that'll take some time to do. So in the meantime, while that's still mixing, we're gonna go ahead and work on the crust. Your oven is preheating to 325 degrees. And we're just gonna go ahead and just add our crust to this. Again, we're saving about a 1/4 cup of it if you're using a 9x13 pan. Let's just go like that. That should be more than plenty. I didn't wanna get my hands all dirty, so I just found some parchment paper and just gonna press that out, making sure that you get all these sides here. Okay. All right, then you're done with that. And coincidentally, your filling is also done. You're gonna take that out, and you're just gonna pour that over the top. Okay, and you can whisk it a little bit more. This is still a little bit chunky. You wanna try to get rid of some of those chunks of the cream cheese. For the purposes of time, we're just kind of moving and grooving. So you just make sure that you have all the filling over the crust, so you can push down the crust with your spoon so that everything looks wonderful. And then you can add some more of the filling, the topping on top, just throughout. You pop this in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until it is starting to turn golden brown. You let it cool, and then you'll put it in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. You can slice it, and then you're ready to serve.